predictability. The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look.
Welcome to the third and final night of our virtual banquet. Tonight is all about honoring the old and the new. We will start off the night by honoring our seniors. Then we will move into retiring our officers. And finally, we will bring in the new 2020-2021 officer team. To start things off, some of the senior members got together on a crazy Monday night and put together a special Pass the Jacket video for you. Enjoy as they share some of their memories and advice.
My favorite FFA memory is competing at National FFA my sophomore year in Ag Issues.
I've enjoyed my time in FFA and all the opportunities it's given me, like watching Garth Brooks in concert.
My advice for underclassmen would be to get involved as much as you can.
My favorite FFA activity was livestock judging.
One thing I like about FFA is a diverse amount of activities there are for members to participate in.
My favorite FFA memory is National Sophomore Year.
My favorite FFA memory is getting my state degree. My favorite FFA memory was meeting all the new people and all the shenanigans at pool. My favorite FFA activity was getting first in ag mechanics and welding.
My favorite FFA memory was winning natural resources and then being disqualified.
Thank you, seniors, for being good sports about retiring your jackets in such a non-traditional way. The difficulty of saying goodbye to you virtually is something that I have been trying to cope with ever since the day I found out that we wouldn't be finishing the school year together. I didn't get to experience in person the full-on symptoms of senioritis that hits during your last weeks of school. And I didn't get to tell you goodbye in person, to give you a hug or a handshake, and thank you for giving of your time and talent to the FFA. So instead, I'm going to do the next best thing. I'm going to give you some virtual advice. While at home, I have been on a Fred Rogers kick. You know, Mr. Rogers, Mr. Fred Rogers, the TV personality with the puppets. He had a show, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and would start each one by changing his coat and his shoes. Yeah, that Fred Rogers. I have watched a movie called A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, read the book The World According to Mr. Rogers, and am now listening to the podcast Finding Fred, all of which I highly recommend. He has been just the medicine that I need during this challenging time. So I thought I would share some things that he has taught me that I think would serve you well as you leave Rock County High School and venture out. The first thing that I want you to know is how uniquely special each of you are. I have had the joy of teaching most of you for 6 years, and during that time, I have come to appreciate each of you just the way you are. Even those of you that I have only taught 1 or 2 years, I still appreciate your uniqueness. Fred says, as human beings, our job in life is to help people realize how rare and valuable each one of us really is. That each of us has something that no one else has or ever will have, something inside that is unique to all time. Thank you for sharing with me each of your individual strengths and gifts. You have impacted my life in ways that I will always remember, just by being you. Second, I want you to think about how you are going to define success. We live in a world that has many definitions for success, but I think that Mr. Rogers has one of the best definitions that I have come across. He says, the thing I remember best about successful people I've met all through the years is their obvious delight in what they're doing. And it seems to have very little to do with worldly success. They just love what they're doing, and they love it in front of others. So whether you're going to be an electrician, a nurse, a diesel mechanic, a teacher, or whatever your career choice is, Remember that true success lies in loving what you are doing. Finally, remember that as you travel through life, you have the opportunity to make an impact on those around you. If FFA taught you nothing else, I hope that it has taught you how your positive actions can make a difference in the lives of others. Mr. Rogers says, if you could only sense how important you are in the lives of those you meet, how important you can be to the people you may never dream of, there is something of yourself that you leave at every meeting with another person. I am so darn proud of each of you and excited to see where you go from here. Remember that the door is always open to you and there's a big old community rooting you on. Now, please enjoy this slideshow of senior memories put together by Mrs. Grace Olson.
thankful to work with talented and dedicated individuals that serve on the officer team. I want to thank each of you for your dedication to this chapter, for trusting our leadership, and for training and trusting the membership to help make things happen. Brendan, you are the true definition of a president, someone that is respected by many and leads by example. You are a good listener, and you are consistently on task, getting things done and taking care of business. You will be missed next year, but we are thankful for your service to our chapter. Jaya, it has been exciting to watch you grow in this organization. You are a young woman who is very goal-oriented and motivated, and a member who truly embraces our FFA motto of living to serve. You are always looking for ways to serve those around you, and that has made this officer team stronger. Paxton, your energy is something that is contagious. When you are in a room, it is difficult to not get excited and motivated. You have great insight and ideas, and we appreciate that you are always willing to voice your opinion and share what is on your mind. Thank you for bringing your strong leadership qualities to this officer team. Ben, you are the calming component of the team. You bring us all a little bit of zen, the quiet leader who is always listening, always processing, and always reminding us that being a leader doesn't require the spotlight. I am glad that you still have eardrums, and I am looking forward to seeing what your senior year of FFA has in store. Hannah, when selecting a reporter, you look at the lineup and you pick the hardest working one to be the reporter. You have handled this tough position and made it look so easy. You never complain about the workload. You always follow through with your tasks, and you aren't afraid to tell us what we need to hear, even if it isn't popular. Jillian, as Sentinel, you have implemented some new ideas into your position. At every meeting, you have door prizes and mixed up the food selections as well. Jillian, by nature, is a very accommodating person. She has a way of making those around her feel welcome and like they are important. Thank you for sharing those qualities with this team and with the members. We are looking forward to watching you continue to bloom this next year in FFA. Grace, every team needs a Grace on it. You never quite know what she's going to say or do, so she keeps things hopping. This was proven in her FFA Spotlight videos with Jaya, where she would always throw the audience for a loop. Thank you, Grace, for getting the Instagram page up and running and for working to keep us all connected during social distancing. With your positive attitude and flair, your future is bright. Wyatt, we are so glad that you decided to fill out an application and be a part of this team. You are the common sense of the group and often help us solve the bigger problems with your down-to-earth thinking. You are always willing to chip in, help out no matter what the task. Thank you for serving this organization as an officer. And Carson, the creativity is strong in this one, and we are so glad that he was willing to share this strength with us. Carson, you are a young leader in our organization that has so much potential. You are kind to everyone, and for that, are respected by those around you. Thank you for being a part of our team. Thank you all for your year of service, for working together to fulfill our goals as an officer team and our goals as a chapter. It has been a pleasure advising you.
This is literally take 50. I'm sweating, I need a drink of water, and my phone's about to die because it's at 10%. Let's get this right. This year, our chapter decided to make a constitutional change to add a junior officer team to the Rock County FFA chapter. This team is made up of current 7th and 8th grade students, and their job will be to plan events for next year's 7th and 8th grade members. To be considered for this position, candidates must first fill out a written application and then go through an interview process. They are not given any specific position, but instead will be encouraged to work together as a team to plan events. It is our hope that this leadership experience will drive them to do great things as leaders in high school. The following members have been chosen to be junior officers. Jade Johnson. Just like your favorite color turquoise, I hope you can bring fun and excitement to this chapter. Lindsay Wagner. Just like your favorite color is pink, I hope you can bring happiness to the other members. Sydney Sybrand. Just like your favorite color is blue, I hope that you can help other members find their favorite thing to do in FFA. Kira Taylor. Just like you see green as a color of growth and learning, I hope you can help others grow and learn in the agricultural field. Sierra Lindsay. Just like your favorite color is yellow, I hope you can bring a ray of joy in other people's lives. Lily Gutchell. Just like your favorite color is also yellow, I hope you can brighten up people's day. Congratulations to each of the members who have attained positions on the junior officer team. May you work for the good of the organization and utilize your strengths to better the team as a whole.
Our Constitution outlines the process by which officers are selected. It states, the officer selection process will include the following components: written application, member and teacher character references, leadership and FFA points, and panel interview. The interview panel will consist of a senior officer, a member of the community, an outsider of the community, and an instructor at Rock County Public Schools. The panel will then slate the officer team. Officers will be revealed at the end of the year banquet. Each year, we have several deserving applicants, but only 9 can be chosen to serve as officers. This is never an easy decision, and this year was no exception. Thank you to each applicant for following your calling to lead. And remember, even if you don't get the position that you were hoping for, you can still be a good leader in the chapter, in your school, in your home, and in your community. We need good leaders. The 2020-2021 historian is Mariah Oates. Mariah, as historian, you should keep a record of photographs and articles published concerning the FFA and its members, and are responsible for compiling our FFA history. Congratulations, Mariah. The 2020-2021 Junior Advisor is Allie Cosgrove. Allie, as Junior Advisor, it is your responsibility to assist the Vice President and chapter in all committee work and chapter activities. You will assist the Sentinel in preparing for chapter meetings and maintaining order. Congratulations, Allie. The 2020-2021 Parliamentarian is Carson Shaw. Carson, as parliamentarian, you have been selected to assist and inform members of parliamentary procedure. From time to time, you will be called upon to assist the President on rules of parliamentary law. Congratulations, Carson. The 2020-2021 Sentinel is Gracie Swanson. Gracie, as Sentinel, your duties include welcoming our friends, caring for the meeting rooms and FFA equipment, and providing the comfort of our members and guests. It is also your duty to assist in conducting meetings and ceremonies. Congratulations, Gracie. The 2020-2021 reporter is Brooklyn Buell. Brooklyn, as reporter, your duty is to inform the public about the FFA. You are expected to work closely with news media, including state and national FFA publications. Congratulations, Brooklyn. The 2020-2021 treasurer is Hannah Keller. Hannah, as treasurer, you have been placed in a position of trust. Your duties require you to keep an accurate record of receipts and disbursements, and to provide regular financial reports. It is also your responsibility to assist in developing the chapter budget and maintaining sound financial practices. Congratulations, Hannah. The 2020-2021 secretary is Ben Bruns. Ben, as secretary, you have been chosen to keep accurate minutes of our meeting and to carry on the chapter correspondence. You should provide the chapter with the order of business and committee assignments for each meeting. You will also keep a list of members, records of degrees awarded, and have custody of the Constitution and bylaws. Congratulations, Ben. The 2020-2021 Vice President is Jillian Buell. Jillian, as Vice President, your record of accomplishments indicates that you have those qualities of leadership which we should all possess. You are to assist the President in directing the work of our chapter, help to preside over meetings in his or her absence, and keep all committees working effectively. Congratulations, Jillian. The 2020-2021 President is Jaya Nelson. Jaya, as President, you have been selected to be the leader of our chapter for the coming year. You are therefore responsible for guiding our chapter in all its worthy undertakings. May you work intelligently and seriously to fulfill the responsibilities of your office. Congratulations, Jaya. It is an honor to be an officer in the FFA. From time to time during the year, you may encounter difficult problems, but through cooperation, hard work, and dedication, you will succeed, and the FFA will prosper. I now declare each of you properly and duly installed in the respective office to which you were elected. May integrity, dedication, and a cooperative spirit mark your year of service. Seek harmony among your fellow officers and set high standards of leadership for all chapter members. This concludes our virtual banquet. I would like to personally congratulate all of the award recipients from this year. I am saddened that we were not able to celebrate in person, but am glad that we were able to take this opportunity to celebrate each of you and your accomplishments. In this very changing, unprecedented time, I am comforted knowing that our members will continue to be a constant, always reaching for premier leadership, personal growth, and career success. Keep working hard, FFA members.